Hey everybody, this is Phil. Let's do Rich Man Mocks the Young Waitress Part 2 today. Here's our dialogue. I am Lily, and this is my story.
What's that crap?
You used to eat that crap every night when you worked security at the club, remember?
Just don't start with me, okay?
What was my job back then?
Waitress.
And you fell in love with me. You fell in love with me as a person, didn't you? And you didn't care how much money I had. And now? You've insulted a young girl and you trampled all over your son's feelings.
You'll end up poor and worthless with a girl like that, don't you understand?
Kevin, a good man doesn't need a fat wallet. He needs a big, loving heart. You seem to have forgotten about that. I don't want to be with a man who puts money first.
No, baby, I'm still the same man.
Don't recognize you. My husband wore a hoodie and was happy to have a Saturday night hot dog. And now? Good night.
Okay, here come the questions. What did Kevin call crap? He called the plate of French fries and hot dogs crap. What job did Kevin used to do? He used to be a security guard at a club. What did Sarah remind her husband about? She reminded him of the tough times he had gone through in the past. What was Kevin trying to avoid by saying, "Just don't start with me"? He was trying to avoid an argument or confrontation with his wife. Was Sarah a nurse back then? No, she was a waitress. Did Kevin fall in love with Sarah for money? No, he loved her for who she was, not for money. Why was Sarah upset with her husband? Because he insulted Lily and trampled all over his son's feelings. How has Kevin changed over the years? He has become more arrogant, ambitious, and materialistic. What did Kevin think would happen if Edward stayed with me? He thought his son would end up poor and worthless. What did Sarah say to persuade Kevin? She said a good man needs a big, loving heart, not a fat wallet. What did Sarah not want in a man? She didn't want to be with a man who put money first. What did Kevin seem to have forgotten? He seemed to have forgotten that love was more important than money. How did Sarah feel about her husband's change? Well, she felt like she didn't recognize him anymore. Here we go with more dialogue.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You? Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
Unfortunately, you will have to because I work here right now.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm not like my father. I don't care what you do. I don't care about the money. I care about you. I left my parents' house. I threw away my dad's credit card. I started to work as a waiter. I changed my life to get back your love. And I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, customers on table 12 ask for you both to serve them. Hey, over there, hey.
Okay, more questions. Why did I tell Edward to leave? Because I was still upset and didn't want to see him. What was Edward's response to my anger? He said, "Unfortunately, you will have to see me because I work here now." What does Edward want me to believe about him? He wants me to believe that he's sincere and not like his father. What did Edward give up to prove his love for me? He left his parents' house and threw away his dad's credit cards. What is Edward's main reason for working as a waiter? To show me that he has changed his life to win back my love. How does Edward demonstrate his determination to get back my love? He says he's not going anywhere despite my reaction. Is Edward a materialistic person? No, he is very kind and caring and humble. What does the manager ask us to do? He asked us to serve the customers at table 12 together. Here we go.
What do you want?
Son, we want to tell you something.
What, that we're broken useless? That we're total zeros?
No.
Okay, so you have nothing more to say.
No, son, wait. Let your father speak.
Son, Lily, you're not a useless waitress. I'm a useless father. Did you hear that, everybody? I'm a useless father.
Don't.
Look, when I worked as a security guard, I used to despise snobs who only cared about money. And I became such a snob. I forgot something really important. How it is to love. But you two reminded me of that, with your sincere feelings. A good person doesn't just need a fat wallet. They need a big, loving heart, and you two have that.
And?
And we want you to be together. You have our blessing. And I'd like to place an order. Hot dog and fries for me.
Whatever you want.
What a big change of heart. What did Edward assume his father wanted to tell us? He assumed that his dad wanted to reiterate that we were broke and useless. What did Edward's mother say to calm his anger? She said, "Son, wait, let your father speak." What did Kevin say to me to show his remorse? He said, Lily, you're not a useless waitress. Why did Kevin call himself a useless father? Because he felt self-critical and regretful about his past actions. Why might Kevin loudly say publicly, I'm a useless father? Because I think he wanted to seek forgiveness by admitting his mistakes. What did Kevin use to despise when he was a security guard? He used to despise snobs who only cared about money. How does Kevin's past attitude conflict with his present? Yeah, he used to despise snobs, but has now become one himself. What does Kevin realize he has neglected? He acknowledges that he forgot how it is to love. What did our sincere feelings remind Kevin of? They reminded him of what true love is like. What does Kevin now believe is a good person needs? He believes a good person needs a big loving heart, not just money. What does Kevin finally acknowledge about us? He acknowledges that Edward and I have big, loving hearts. What does Kevin want to express to us? He wants to express that we have his approval and blessing. How does Kevin feel about us being together? He feels positive and supportive as he wants us to be together. What is the main message Kevin conveys in this conversation? It is that love and a big heart are so much more important than money. Okay, that's the end of part 2. Have a good one.